All right, Tom. So we were talking about the that little picking pattern, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, where you're picking multiple strings at the same time on the third beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and talking about tightening it up by playing it with a metronome. So initially we decided that the real speed, the kind of the full speed of that song would be about 80 BPM. So we take it down to about 60 just to practice it. And so we've got metronome here, 60 BPM, and here we go. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But as I was saying, when the speed goes as low as 60 BPM, then you've got a whole second between beats. So there's a lot of wiggle room within that second. So to tighten that up, what you can do is just bring it up to 120, double it, bring it up to 120, but then you still play at the same speed. So now there's just twice as many ticks for everything that you're doing there. So and really every second you're focusing on the metronome more than the guitar, if anything, because if your attention wanes from it, you will drift. You know what I mean? It's a funny thing like that. It's one of those things that sounds easy but absolutely isn't, right? But the payoff of really sticking with it and repeatedly practicing with the metronome is just the quality of your playing just goes up. It really, really does. Because it forces you to control everything, keep everything strict, and there's no shortcuts taken. So that all accumulates to just better quality playing. Okay, so other than that, then we were looking at the Tom Waits one, where we're just talking about a way to end it. So we're on the second fret here. So just so we never really decided, which one, this is how we're doing it. That wasn't really the point. It was just a little. Some combination of those notes, whatever kind of phrase you want. So it was open. Now you can start on any one of these. So I'm not saying what the phrase is, but here are your options. Here are the ingredients you can use and put them together as you like. So we're going open. So this is B and G string, first and second fret, third and fourth. So da 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 bum, and it's really, you want to think of how many notes do you actually want, right? Bum 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 bum. Okay, so that's important for the flow of it. So da 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 dum. So you see what I mean there? If it's only da 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 ba bum, then you don't have time for the open one and then the full chord. You have to skip that open one and then hit the chord just to make the phrase flow the way it's supposed to. Or you could so on that one, you don't get the chance to hit the open one from the get-go. You have to go straight in here. So that means you have to hit that shape very quick. So that's it. Just a nice, easy way to end it. And we had a quick look at Downtown as well. We didn't really get into much detail on that, so we'll have a more complete look at that then next time, and we'll see how we get on. And just in the meantime as well, see if you can, while you're practicing Downtown, see if you can slip in a few little phrases from the D major scale. So a simple one there from the B minor, open, 2, 3, and land on the third fret with your third finger, so that way the D chord falls in a little bit more easily. Stuff like that. Just see if you can sort of fit a little phrase in three notes, two notes, whatever, it doesn't matter. But you've got all the options right there. They're all coming from right there. So that it just means that you need to the first thing you do when you're doing that type of thing is slow everything down to a crawl, because if you're mixing up melodies and chords, there's a lot going on there, so you need to give yourself the space to put it all together first, solidify it, then bring up the speed. So give that a go, and we'll see what happens with it next Tuesday. All right, talk to you then.